The UN reports 336 cases of violence against journalists in Afghanistan, highlighting severe media restrictions and the plight of women journalists under Taliban rule. More details in the following report.
The United Nations released a concerning report on Tuesday detailing the state of media freedom in Afghanistan, documenting 336 cases of violence against journalists from August 15, 2021 to September 30th, 2024. The report, published by the UN Assistance Mission in Afghanistan, UNAMA, and the UN Human Rights Office, reveals extensive censorship and repression under the Taliban's de facto government. Key findings include 256 cases of detention, 130 instances of torture or ill treatment, and 75 cases of threats or intimidation. The report emphasises that Taliban's measures have fostered a culture of self-censorship among journalists. An 11-point media directive restricts content deemed contrary to Islamic or national values, requiring journalists to seek approval from the Ministry of Information and Culture before publishing sensitive reports. Since the Taliban's takeover, 43% of media outlets have closed due to economic collapse and oppressive regulations, with remaining outlets struggling financially due to bans on music and entertainment. The environment for women journalists is particularly dire, with over 84% losing their jobs since 2021. Restrictions such as mandatory hijabs, travel limitations, and bans on women's voices in broadcasts have marginalised female media workers who often face discrimination and exclusion from press events. The UN urges Taliban authorities to align their practices with international human rights standards and ensure women's full participation in the media sector. Volker Turk, the UN High Commissioner for Human Rights, stated, "Media freedom is essential to public accountability and informed debate," calling for international support to sustain Afghanistan's media landscape and restore access to education and employment for women.